It's happening. I'm coming to India. After 2 years of COVID, of visa bullshit, I'm coming to India. This has been my level of excitement since I got the visa. So I'm making this video to talk about all the questions that I get regarding my trip. So if you're just interested in my itinerary, you can skip to this timestamp. I'm gonna start by explaining the places where I do not want to go and will not go at least this trip. So I know everyone wants me to go to Goa. I am not going to Goa. If I wanted to go to a beach and see other white people, I could do it here. We have beaches in Europe. For the same reason, I'm not going to Rishikesh. I am not interested in spirituality. I'm not interested in all of that. And it's a white yoga bitch nest. So no. For basically the same reason, I'm not going to Pondicherry. I know it is French. Do you think I want to see other French people if I'm going to India? I have them here. I am not going to Bangalore because I am not into cities. It's like I'm into wildlife and maybe like forts history, stuff like that. And Bangalore being an industrial city doesn't interest me. I know there's stuff around Bangalore. There's gonna be like second, third, fourth trip material. But Bangalore itself, I don't think I'm ever going to really go to. For survival reasons, I am not going to Kashmir either. I know you guys are gonna say, oh, it's safe for tourists. I don't care. I am very aware of my own mortality. I am not going to Kashmir. I am not going to Rohtak. I am not going to Meerut. I am not going to Gurgaon at night. Like there is a list of places. I'm not going anywhere at night. But there's a list of places where I am not going. Kashmir is on there. I'm sorry. Now let's move on to the places where I wanted to go, but I can't because of like either time logistics or some bullshit. So I am not going to Maharashtra, I'm not going to Mumbai, I'm not going anywhere there because I didn't have the time. I'm gonna focus on like more the northern part of India. You'll see what I mean in the itinerary. But as much as Mumbai doesn't interest me that much in the sense that it's kind of like Bangalore, just like a huge city and I'm not into huge cities, like the surrounding area, like around Mumbai, like the Western Ghats and like the mountains, the like natural parks, that interests me. So Maharashtra is gonna be visited at some point. I still can't pronounce it, but it's gonna get visited, but not during that trip. Speaking of parks and wildlife, I desperately wanted to go to either a Corbett or Ranthambore, but the timing didn't work out and I'm not gonna do any major safari this trip, and that really annoys me because I really wanted to go and I really wanted to see a tiger or an elephant. I mean, elephants I'll see somewhere else, but tigers, I wanted tigers. I'm not getting tigers. It's fine. It'll be the second trip thing. I really wanted to go to the west of Rajasthan, like Jaisalmer, Jodhpur, that general area of Rajasthan. Say I don't have time. I'm visiting Rajasthan, but I'm not visiting that part. That's gonna be second trip material. I already want to do a second trip of like all the west of India. I'm already planning that. Yeah, the Jaisalmer looks amazing. Jodhpur looks amazing. I really wanted to go there. It's not for lack of will, it's because I just don't have time. I will explain. For the moment, because of COVID, they're only giving out 30-day tourist visas, non-extendable, non-renewable. And in 30 days in India is huge, you can only do so much. I really wanted to go to Sikkim. Sikkim looks like it's the most beautiful place in India. Sikkim in the northeast. It's like, yeah, cause like talking about Ranthambore and Kaziranga as well. I wanted to go there, I wanted to see rhinos. And I'm not gonna have time. It's like Sikkim in the northeast should be its own trip and I should spend a month there all by itself. I really want to do that. Kerala as well. I wanted to go to Kerala because it looks amazing. It's like, my god, the rivers. I want to go there. It's also gonna be second trip, third trip, fourth trip material. Yeah, rivers. But yeah, it was because I'm just gonna be in the north. It was too far away. I didn't have time. I already have a packed schedule in the north, which I know for India having a packed schedule is already not a good thing. But yeah. So now, my itinerary. For obvious reasons, I'm not gonna tell you guys which hotels I'm staying in, because I do not want you guys to murder me. I know you're all probably very nice, but there's gonna be one asshole watching this video and he's gonna be the one to murder me. I'm not gonna tell you which hotels I'm staying at, and I'm not specifically gonna tell you which flights I'm taking either, for obvious reasons. If you figure it out, good for you, don't murder me, please, I love you. So I'm gonna leave my house on the 10th, but I'm only gonna take the flight on the 11th. The flight on the 11th will get me to Delhi on the 12th. From there, I will spend 2 days, from 12th to 14th, at a location that the internet does not need to know about. I'll be back in Delhi on the 14th, and I will stay in Delhi until after Holi. Because if you guys didn't figure it out, I am coming specifically for Holi. I got way too hyped by movies and pictures of friends, and I'm an idiot. I'm coming for Holi. On the 19th, I am leaving Delhi and going to Anandpur Sahib for that festival that I'm not gonna try and pronounce the name of because I don't want to be ridiculous. On the 21st, I am leaving Anandpur Sahib to get to Amritsar, where I will stay until the 24th. I need to see the Golden Temple. I am not into the whole tourist thing. I would like to see as little tourist stuff as possible and just focus on like actual real life stuff. But the Golden Temple, the Golden Temple turbans. I want to wear a turban at the Golden Temple. I have little dreams, and if I can fulfill my little dreams, I should. From Amritsar on the 24th, I'm going to Jaipur. It looks amazing. I want to see every fort. I want to see every single fort. I don't care how many times I will have to come back to Rajasthan. This is now my life goal. I want to tour every single Rajasthani fort. For those who don't know, I am into medieval stuff, like knights, like armors, that kind of stuff. And seeing that in another culture, in like the Indian culture and not the European medieval culture, it's, oh my god, I love it. I leave Jaipur on the 28th and I go to Udaipur. And Udaipur is gonna be the only place where I'm gonna tell you which hotel I'm staying at. Because it's gonna cost me a kidney, but I still wanna do it! I am gonna stay at the Lake Palace on the lake. I swear, like, I may look like I'm acting like a retarded 5-year-old who's giddy with excitement, but this is really my actual state. I have been like this, planning this entire trip. So I'm gonna stay at the Lake Palace. It is costing me about as much as the rest of the trip, but I'm still doing it. Okay. So I leave Udaipur on the 30th, and I go back to Delhi. I stay in Delhi until the 4th, then I go to Agra for obvious reasons. And I'll tell you this, I did not even want to go to the Taj Mahal, but then I was like, I'm gonna be in India. I'm gonna be in Delhi. If you don't go to Agra and see the Taj, you're an idiot. And I am an idiot, but not that big of an idiot, and it's not that far, so I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm going to see the Taj. I'm gonna be an absolute tourist, which I hate, but so I leave Agra on the 5th. I go to Fatehpur Sikri. I think that's how it's pronounced. I am bad at pronouncing stuff that I haven't seen in Devanagari. Then I go down to Gwalior, where I spend the night and eventually the morning, and then I go down to Khajuraho. You know why. You know what I want to see there. You know what I want to see there. I'm a 5-year-old. I'm sorry. So from the 6th to 8th, I'll be in Khajuraho. I am pronouncing that just terribly. I am so sorry. Khajuraho? I'm bad. I go to the Sex Temples. I go to the Sex Temples. I'll be there from the 6th to the 8th, and then back to Delhi. And I leave from Delhi back to France on the 10th. So yeah, 30 days. It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough to do everything I want to do. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna post a video right after this one with a list of objectives that I have. It's gonna be very fun. Like, just watch it. You're gonna like it. But there is a lot of things that I want to do in India. I know I'm not gonna be able to do them all, but I hope that I'll be able to do enough to enjoy the trip as much as 2 fucking years of hype. I really want to enjoy it. With that being said, I need your help. I need local guys' help because I have people in basically every city, kind of, not in Khajuraho and not necessarily in Rajasthan. If you guys are from any of the cities that I listed and you know of places that are not touristy but that are interesting, DM me. Take me there. I will go there with you and I will buy you a drink. I'm also interested, and people who match with me on Tinder know that, I'm also interested in the best kulfi places in all of the cities. If you know them, take me there. So yeah, and I insist, if you want to show me something in your city, DM me, and I want it to be not touristy. If you're from Agra and you're like, oh, I'll show you the Taj Mahal, you're useless and I don't like you. If you're from Udaipur and you're like, oh, you should visit the city palace, you're useless and I don't like you. If you're from Jaipur and you're like, oh, you should visit the Amar Fort, do you guys understand what I want? I know most of you will, but some of you won't, and I know you're gonna end up in my DMs and I'm gonna blast you on Insta. So yeah, in short, if you're a local of any of those places and you want to show me cool stuff that tourists will not know about, I'm yours. You can have me for half a day. Also, quick note, I will not have access to a computer while I'm in India, so I will not be able to edit and post videos. I can still post videos, but they're gonna be raw and unedited, so maybe I can post like 1 video a day, 1 video a week or something, just talking about what I did that day, that week, but it's gonna be unedited, and as soon as I get back from India into my computer, they're gonna get replaced by actual edited videos. But yeah, if that's something that sounds interesting to you, I can do that. I can do that. So yeah, if you want to stay informed about my trip to India, please like, comment, subscribe, share, the usual. I'll see you very soon with my lists of side quests that I want to accomplish in India. Bye.
हर बल नशे का शौक नहीं सुनते रोक टोक दारू लड़की डेली रोज दिल्ली से है बैक.
You can have me for half a day. You can have me provided I keep my clothes on.